Cool.
All right. Well, welcome back to the Lord's Sacred District. My name's Monty. I'm here with my homie Laz.
Yep.
We got Zandre in the back.
Working the cameras with Chris.
We got Chris in the back. Yeah. And today we have a lovely guest that we're all going to get to know.
Go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name's Wrthl. I'm an artist. I just make music. Like, that's all I do.
Cool.
For sure.
Where would you say you're out of?
Just like Orange County.
Orange County. Hell yeah, bro. That's what we love here.
Nice.
So, I mean, you said this was one of your first times doing this, so I'm gonna keep it pretty light and easy on you.
You can go hard.
Yeah,
you can go hard. Preferably, I like it hard, but that's how I am.
Yeah. Fuck. So I'll start off by just a simple question: What kind of music do you make, and what inspired you to make the music that you make? Because I listened to some of it, and I would say that there is a lot of emotion to it.
Yeah, I would say like it all comes from like my soul, and a lot of people tell me that they can feel that because like everything I talk about in my music, it's all like a story from my life or like something I felt or like a dark thought or thing that I've done, and I make it poetic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say like the pain and like everything I've been through inspires.
Dude, that's a really good way to put it.
Yeah.
That's a good way to put it because everything that I've heard from you, from what he first showed me to what you just showed us right now, it's like I can hear that in your voice. You know, it has a certain tone. You know, so
and it's crazy though because a lot of us aren't fans of like hearing the pain in the voice, especially when you come from the rap. Like when you hear like a Logic, you hear his pain and you're like, but with yours it's different. It sounds like it's meant to be like that. It's like, it's just natural,
organic.
It's
you can feel it.
Yeah, exactly. You can feel it. But most of it is like love music, yeah? Or what would you?
I mean, so I got a girlfriend now, and she's been inspiring a lot of love songs.
Yeah.
But like before that, like the past like while, like it's been just all depressing music. That's just how I've been feeling. But like I'm kind of scared because she's making me feel happy, and like I was recording yesterday and I was like, well fuck, I'm like not depressed right now, like this is weird.
It's like this is not gonna be a banger, yo.
Uncharted territory.
No, but I can make like, because of her, like she's inspired songs that are really good that I didn't know I could like do. But most of my songs, it's like I'm usually in a dark environment mentally.
Okay.
And that's where like I find my feel for it, and it's just how I'm usually feeling. But with her now, it makes it a lot different. So I'm excited to see where my music goes now.
Hell yeah.
With her. And she makes music too, and we're gonna make music together.
Oh, that's dope. So what's your creative process? Do you feel like you have to go through a major like thing in life for you to be able to make a song, or you're able to just on the spot, like if I told you, hey, here's a beat, you can make a song?
I mean, yeah, I could now. Yeah. But it's like when it comes to beats, I have to like feel it and like kind of like the words just come to me. Yeah. Like it always just comes to me. But I used to feel like I needed to, because I've been making music for like years. Like I only got good like a year ago.
How long ago would you say you started music?
Like 6 years ago, but it was more of like it was just for fun. Like I was making meme music, and like I stopped because it was just really cringy. I went by a little TP roll. You know, some people watching this will know about a little TP roll.
You know what? I hit you up because I know of you because you go into the barbershop that I cut hair at. When I first seen you a long time ago, there was a guy that goes by Seasick Wavy that used to cut hair.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember him being like, hey, I don't know if you were really his artist, or he'd be like, hey, that's like an artist that I work with. And I'd be like, okay, like, that's cool. You showed me the music, and it was way different than what you make now.
Yeah, that shit was ass. It was not, that was not good. See, like, I was just under the influence of a lot of drugs and delusional. And, like, I had this, like, desire to make music. Yeah. And then, like, after I really went through a lot of dark things in my life, I just decided to use music as an outlet. And the moment I stopped trying to, like, push something that wasn't myself, because, like, all that music back then was just me talking about meaningless stuff, and it wasn't myself. And the moment I like really went through a lot of traumatic experiences the past few years, and it's helped me like just fall in love with music as an art and just have it as a passion.
Yeah. So would you say that's your main source of like mental like work on yourself? Like you don't do any like you don't talk to anyone.
Is that like therapy to you? Is that
your form of therapy?
Yeah, like whenever, like, because I try to make music every day or write something every day, but because I don't talk to people, I spend a long time using people as therapists, especially like girls or like close friends. I would just like constantly use them as a therapist and just talk about all my issues instead of like actually trying to fix them. Yeah. So like when I stopped doing that and just learned that like people can never provide what I was chasing, I just decided to put it into music.
Fuck yeah, bro. And that's all you really need to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be music, but it has to be something you love, or else it's never gonna work, right?
Like for some people, like if you can't, because not everybody can write songs, but like any kind of artistic like route, you can express your like any type of emotions you feel through it.
Yeah, some people will be depressed as fuck and will paint you the next Picasso without like you know. But that's crazy. Like, have you performed any performances yet? Are you like an artist?
I performed like, I think my first show was in like 2021. Okay. I wasn't good then. It was really bad.
You say you're not good, but is it? Oh, man.
It was probably the old stuff. He's talking about the old stuff, huh?
What's that song called? Processes? Oh man, let me see. I saw that shit the other day. I was listening to it, and it was like a SoundCloud era. Possessed.
Oh yeah, like that was just some fun shit.
That shit. To me personally, I'm a rap hip hop fan. When I heard that, I'm like, this reminds me of like a SoundCloud rap era, and that shit, it was hella hard to me.
Yeah, there was like an era before that song. It was like when I had like music out, and it just wasn't good because I wasn't being myself. Yeah, and I can admit that now. Because like I look back at that era, like I was making, a lot of people make music nowadays because they want some like monetary gain from it. Like I don't care about opportunities. Like I'll be the first person to spit in someone's face trying to offer me an opportunity because like I don't care. Everything I talk about in my music, like how like mentally like unstable I am, like I just like, I like to do what I do and just vibe, but like I don't really want anything from this. I just like when people tell me that they cry to my music or they connect to it, that's like gives me fuel to like keep going. Like I don't want anything like from it.
So you do care about something, right? You care that it helps people get through their day and stuff.
Yeah.
But you don't care like about someone, hey, here's a contract for this month.
Like because I've had people like offer me stuff and it's just like I don't like opportunities and stuff, and just like I'm not really interested. Yeah,
the math doesn't math with what they try to give you and stuff.
I just I don't see myself doing that because I don't ever want to be signed and then have like all my stuff controlled and not be able to drop music when I want. Because I always see that people that get signed, they're never able to control their own like.
So pretty much you don't want to like sell out, quote unquote. Yeah.
Nah, like I would never sell out. I promise y'all.
Yeah, that's dope. Right. So. Like what got you? I mean, I know you keep saying that it's what you've been through and shit, but what made you realize magic?
Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not Harry Potter.
But what made you realize like, hey, this is more my lane instead of like this? Because you were doing like trap. I like to like do drugs and shit, like shit that like the Migos and shit were doing back in the day.
Meaningless, like just brainwashing kind of substance. Yeah, that's what I was making. Just like that's what all industry people make. Like it's so obvious that they're just brainwashing people to be like fantasize or no idol. What's the term? Like idolize, like or just like make all the bad things in life seem good and just normalize behavior that shouldn't be normalized.
Yeah, like you should be on fucking 13 Xans and take flight on your homie because it's funny.
Yeah, especially with a lot of rap music, it glorifies. Like a lot of like music glorifies violence and like glorifies certain like. See, if people try to say that about my music, but if you actually listen to it and you actually have been through something, I paint a picture of like an experience instead of like I don't glorify drugs or anything in my music. If anything, like when you listen to my new stuff, you can like tell, like you can hear what I'm talking about, and you like makes you like, oh, I would never want to do that because like listen to how he's talking about how it is.
Yeah, I felt not like exactly felt what you felt, but I felt the pain in that. What is it? 2 Lives song? Is it 2 different lives?
Oh yeah, that's it's funny. That song was literally so I was like, so it was a situationship with some college girl, and like I cut her off, and I was just like, I don't know, I was really attached to her. Yeah, and like I don't know, it's just me and college people do not align at all because I dropped out of high school, so like if I'm like trying to talk to someone who's in college and you see, the thing is with college people, not for all of them, because some people need college, but like most of them, they have no creative insight on life, and they just play life by the rules, or just listen to everything they're told, which is like, well, they listen to like what people think. I'm trying to say this right. It's like what they think is success. But you don't get any fulfillment from life. If you go to college for years, end up in some like little office job or business job every day, then you just retire. Like you didn't leave an impact on the world. You just kind of existed and just played a role.
That's true.
And that's the truth, bro.
Yeah.
That's the fucking truth. Like, it's insane how people like try to push the college thing. You said you dropped out in high school, which is
I dropped. People always in my comment section are telling me like, "Yo, go back to school," or like you know, like stuff like that. But like, I dropped out like probably 5 years ago. I'm chilling, like I'm big chilling. So
it's funny though, because you mentioned people being in your comments and shit, but how I found, like, obviously I saw you and met you at that barbershop. Yeah. But how I found your Instagram and I came across it was you got put on like one of these food pages.
Oh yeah, I think it was like I saw that because like I have a bunch of supporters now, and people, like one of my homies, shout out Crisis, he makes fire music. He had showed me it, and I was like, yo, like what? That's funny as hell.
Because they were like, rate this fool's flow.
Yeah,
and,
I saw that.
And like
you got a lot of love on the comments.
That's where I was going, because you just said that you have people in your comments telling you go back to school and negative shit.
Yeah, it's like some of the videos that pop off. Like I read everything, and it's just funny. Like
people were loving you. People were saying your music's better than the shit that they like normally promote on those pages and shit. Like people were like actually like interested in your music, and it's not like what you think. Like our community. Are you Mexican?
Yeah,
I don't want to just assume.
Yeah, I am. But the thing is, like, I was adopted. Yeah. So I don't speak Spanish. Okay. Or, like anything. Yeah. But I am familiar. Like, I think that's what makes me like crazy unique. Is like I am Mexican, and like my music style is not something that's really been seen by someone who's Mexican.
Anytime that the guy back there, he's a drummer. You would have never guessed it, but it's insane when like people see that you're Mexican and then they hear your music and then they just look at you. It's just like a whoa. You know, it's like
it's not what people are usually used to. And like, so my question to you is, or a question I have for you is, like, what music did you listen to growing up?
It's kind of funny. When I was younger, like, I never had a phone when I was younger. My mom didn't let me have that stuff. Like when I was like super young, so I had like an iPod and I was just bumping. Like I didn't know how to find stuff. Like I was really like, I don't know, I'd say uncultured as a kid, like when it came to finding music.
Oh, don't worry. I see. So is him. So is he.
Yeah.
His music was like a Shrek soundtrack.
Like I remember like I was telling my girl the other day, like I was bumping the High School Musical soundtrack CD, like type.
When it's like that, and I'm not trying to say that you had a good life, but
yeah, I did.
When it's like that, it's like, okay, you're not listening to like a Tupac, Brenda.
Hey, but that soundtrack, there's good music in there. That High School Musical is a very well put together album.
High School Musical is fire. Like
I'm telling you. I'm familiar with that album. I got cousins that listen to that.
If y'all trying to cuddle and watch High School Musical after this, we could run that.
He'll take it off.
I bet.
Okay, I see. So you were basically just listening to like whatever was available.
Yeah, I listened when I got a little older. I listened to like I liked a lot of like Lumineers and Passenger, which is like that, and I guess it's
indie
like
music,
kind of more like it's really like it's like emotional without like the drug talk kind of emotional. It's like that like
folk music,
kind of like that. I would say I listen to a lot of that.
Okay, mainly like acoustic and like vocals.
Yeah, like Passenger, like you know that song like Let Her Go, like you only know you love her when you let it go.
Okay,
that kind of music. I liked that stuff when I was younger.
Damn.
Okay, that's what you grew up on.
And I listened to a lot of rap when I was like in my later teenage years.
So what genre do you hate now?
What genre do I hate?
Yeah, like what's something that you can't listen to?
Well, like I don't know. I like everything. Like I like country music. I listen to a lot of like country music, just like not too hillbilly of stuff, but like like the sad country music. I be getting drunk as hell and just like I'll cry myself to sleep sometimes, just bumping like some sad country music. Yeah. But like
there's some really good country music out there.
Yeah, and like I don't know. There's not a genre I would say I don't like. It's just like, it depends. It's like when I hear something there's no talent or passion in, then I'm just, when there's no passion, you can't like feel the music. I guess any music.
It's almost like flavorless.
Yeah,
right?
Something that's flavorless.
Doesn't change your emotions or it doesn't make you feel anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell when songs are like that.
Yeah.
So, like, what are people's reactions when they see you for the first time, or like when they meet you? Do they give you looks? Are people like super accepting, or?
I don't know. In person, I get a lot of judgmental looks because of how I look. I notice that, and like sometimes people like I see sometimes people just have like I can feel energy and like feel what people are feeling. I just get a lot of judgmental vibes. But, like I don't really care. Like it's cool.
At first, did it bug you at all?
Sometimes. I was having this conversation with my girl. Like we both have like hella tattoos, and like we both go in and out of like not caring and like loving how we are, and then sometimes like, you know, like we don't like, we have days where like when people are giving us judgmental looks and we're in like a bad vibe, we both like don't, it gets to it, like it gets to me sometimes just because like I'm not that bad of like people, like the type of like the way people treat me sometimes. It's just, but I did it by myself, so I did it to myself, so it's like I can't be too mad about it.
The first time I ever met you, I think you only had your hands. I think you only had your hands. Then out of nowhere you just popped back up and you were tatted in the face, tatted everywhere. I was like, what the fuck?
It was like a mental illness thing because I got my face tatted because like I was just so like detached from life and I didn't care and like I wanted to die, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do this. Like when I got my face tattooed, I was really like not in a good place in life. And it's just kind of like, fuck it. Like, cause like, it was like, I want people to just like avoid me.
Yeah. Do you regret it?
Nah, okay, here's the thing. Laser hair removal you can't get when you have like tattoos. I wish I would have known that so I could got laser hair removal so I don't have to shave all the time.
Wait, you can't get laser? Oh, like
if you have tattoos, you can't get laser hair remoul like in a spot where you have tattoos. That's the only thing. I wish I would have
done that first and then.
Yeah, because like I hate having to shave. It's so annoying because I have to do it because I don't like having facial hair. Like for me, it doesn't work. Like so, like it's just annoying.
Yeah,
like,
and you're pretty tatted, right? Like you're like white boy swag, like fucking Travis Porter.
Who's
Travis
white boy swag.
Like
I don't know.
Like those white boys that be at like the concerts. They're tatted from like neck down. Like you got a lot of tattoos. Oh, yeah. Or is it just like chest up, or you're like blasted all the way through your fucking toes and shit?
I don't have my bottom half. Like, so I kind of look a little awkward naked. But I can show you a pic. I have a video.
I'm good.
Yeah, come on, show us, man. Show us. Just gotta play. You don't gotta show us now, but
we believe you. I believe you.
Well, no, you don't believe it till you see it. You know that mentality.
Yeah, I don't believe you're tatted from the bottom down. Show us. Nah.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding.
So you have one tattoo guy? You got multiple tattoo guys?
So like my first like couple tattoos got done by this guy who was like ripped me off, and like he didn't do good quality. But my tattoo artist now, shout out to Larry, bro, is the GOAT. Like he goes crazy.
Which one was your first tattoos?
Okay, my first tattoo, this eye got done by this cool artist, and but like he was cool, but it's the guy who did the other tattoos after this eye. Shout out to the dude who did this. I love this. Always love it. This was my first one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, some good work.
But like this, like look, the yin yang, it's not fucking like. It's off. It's off. Like,
what's his name?
I was about to ask you.
I don't know his name.
I was about to ask you if there's a tattoo that you regret, a tattoo that you don't like.
You gotta tell us his name so we make sure we don't go to that guy, bro. What the hell?
It's just like he charged me so much money. Like he was just like scamming me. But my artist now that I'm locked in with, I won't like. He's the only person I'd like get worked on.
Is he the one that did like your face tats?
Yeah, he did all the like dark lettering.
Did he do your knuckles too?
Yeah, he did my.
Okay, see, I can tell by the lettering and stuff. It's dope.
The guy who did the bad, he did my fingers, and it was bad font, and my artist like Larry like went over it, and so now it's lit. Like it was really bad before. Like it had.
Oh, perfect! You just showed me that. So, what do you think about people that think that like painting your nails is not it?
Well, I don't know. I think makeup and painting nails is for women only. So, like like I don't know.
So, are you a woman?
I could be anything you want me to be. No, but so I like.
Good answer, man. Solid.
I could be for the right price.
This guy looked me in the eyes right now.
For the right price, I will be any. Like honestly, like I'm open to anything. Like if you give me like 2 racks. Like
2 racks.
Well,
That's it.
I'm just down for the experience. You know, it's all about having fun.
2 racks.
But like, yeah, if you want to wear nails, like paint your nails or like wear makeup or whatever, just do whatever. Because a lot of people have something to say about that, but that's like toxic masculinity things and like men trying so hard to be overly masculine, and it's honestly pathetic because I don't really like men, but like you guys are cool and like. But like a lot of men, the ones that are like overly masculine, it's really sad because like I don't know, it's just they're trying so hard to be.
It's just some paint, right? Like, it doesn't.
Yeah,
change
it's
anything.
just like I get a lot about that, but it's like I don't know. I used to wear like pink sparkly nails. Like there's pictures of me. There's like pictures of me on my private account.
All glammed out.
Yeah, like I used to. Yeah, I was really because I was just vibing. Like I just vibe.
That's dope. So. Where do you see yourself in your music in the future?
I don't know. I can't see into I used to like when I was younger, when I was in delusion, I'd be like, oh, like like just how anybody when they start making music, they're like, I'm gonna blow up.
Fucking
then, like,
chains and everything.
Yeah, like now it's just like after I went through such a dark phase and I like tried to kill myself and like I went through like serious drug addiction and serious like problems. I'm like fully detached. Like I'm very depersonalized. Like in this conversation right now, I don't feel like I'm here. Like sometimes like
you're here.
No, there's something. Yeah, I know I'm here, but like I don't feel my spirit connected to my body sometimes. Like,
oh damn!
So it's just like I'm kind of just watching everything.
They say
happen.
that we're just like you're just a vessel, basically, right? Like your body's
I'm just a host.
Yeah.
So I was gonna wrap this up, but you mentioned wanting to kill yourself or trying to kill yourself. I don't know if you want to talk about that. What is it that caused that or pushed you to that limit?
I was just going, so like, it started, honestly, if I'll be honest, like it started when I was young, because I grew up like the fattest kid in school, so I was constantly getting bullied.
It wasn't like the adopted part, it was the bullying part.
Yeah, okay. Honestly, being adopted though, it triggered a lot that I realized later on that, because I didn't feel like I fit in, even though I had a nice mother, like I didn't feel like I belonged.
Your adoptive parents, white, Mexican?
Yeah, my mom's white.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but it's way hard to understand. Like. Yeah,
it's just like I never felt like I fit in, and I realized like now that was like a big problem that I didn't know in the moment. And then like I just like I got bullied a lot, and then I got into drugs, and then I started smoking weed, and then like that led into me like having a severe like problem with it,
like depression.
Yeah, because
when weed led to depression kind of situation.
Yeah, I was like, it was just like I'd always like in a dark place.
Yeah.
Because like the way I was treated by like society, when you're like obese, like society is not nice to you. Like, because I was like,
I'm part of society. I'm sorry. I get on here and shit on Lizzo all the time.
The thing is, though,
like, it's not healthy, and you shouldn't like
That's the thing.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna shit on you for being fat. I'm gonna shit on you for promoting that fat is good.
Yeah, I feel that. It's just because it was hard for me though, because like, when you're young and I was like the fattest kid, and like, bro, I would be wearing like black hoodies, thinking it made myself look skinnier. Yeah. And like, I was just looking greasy, and I wasn't just chubby. I'm 5'2", and I was 260 pounds. Jeez. I was weighing Bradley Martin weight, but being like 5'2". Like I was a bowling ball. So like, it wasn't like just a little chubby. Like I was a bowling ball.
So when did you make that change? Because you're obviously not fat anymore, you know? So when did that happen?
That's a good question.
When did you like?
You came into the shop and you always look fucking swole. Now I'm like, this guy looks like a monster, yo.
I don't know. I started. Okay, if I'm being honest, like the first like 50 pounds, I probably lost when I was on a lot of pills, like a couple, like 2, 3, 4. I don't know how many.
So
years
drugs definitely helped.
Yeah, and then because like it's just like my appetite wasn't really there. Yeah. And like, but then I started running. I run a lot. Yeah, I remember you were saying you would run like marathons. Dude, I ran a half marathon in an hour 55. Like, like people can't do that. Like, there's no. I dare you to find like any other like emo artist in like my kind of like genre and style that can run like that. It's like not possible. It's because I'm not human. Like I have supernatural abilities.
For real. For real.
Yeah. Damn. I could show you my best ability after this if you want.
One of our guys back here will definitely take that offer.
Okay, bet. I got some strawberry lube in my car. Back here.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, before we wrap this up, I actually like ending interviews by asking you, I'm going to give you a word, you answer back with a word. You can't use the same word when I ask you a different word.
Okay.
Okay? All right. So the first word I have here is going to be, what do you think of when I say happy?
Why?
Okay. Music.
Music? Release.
Okay. Family.
Guilty.
Guilty. Okay, that's a good one. I want to know why after. Love.
Scary.
Clout.
Where's the Coke?
All right. Well, with that one, we'll wrap it all up. Before we end, you want to give people your socials? I think you might be performing pretty soon, so you want to hit them with that?
Yeah, it's gonna be on Thursday. I don't know when this is coming out.
This should be out before that.
So yeah, it'll be this Thursday, LA, 10 p.m. No, I'm on at 10 p.m. Doors at 7. Be there.
Fuck that, 10 p.m.
No. Come at 7. Come at 7.
Be there early. The early bird gets the worm.
There's a lot of talented artists performing. So pop out.
All right, 7.
Yeah.
Your social medias?
Wrthl 444 WRTHLSS 444.
The SS are money signs, right?
Yeah, but the username is just like the lettering.
All right, and we'll make sure we put all that in the bio and shit.
Yeah.
And like always, the artist is gonna have his live performance, so make sure you guys check that out. Thank you guys for checking us out. You want to say anything one more time?
Do I have to?
No, you're good, bro.
You're good. You could just say deuces to them.
Flip the camera off. You could tell them fuck off.
I like when people tell me what to do. So
yeah. All right. Well.
He's blushing. He's blushing. Yo, he's blushing.
Just say bye to the camera and then we'll be solid with that.
Thank you guys.
Later.
Peace.
Later.